Good day everyone, we are the reporters of Group 1 and the topic we are going to discuss is recreational activities. Ano nga bang recreational activities? Recreation is the collective term for all the pursuits people make in order to revitalize their bodies and minds and enrich their free time. Walking, swimming, meditating, reading, playing games, and dancing are a few examples of recreational activities. Community recreation. Ito po ay libangan nating lahat or mga activities tulad ng mga sports, water sports, aquatics, and personal development, personal program na i-report ng aking mga ka-group member.
Gardening and the container gardening. So, ano nga ba ang gardening? Ang gardening is practice siya ng pagpapatubo ng mga halaman, ng mga bulaklak, gulay. Ang gardening is pwedeng pagkakakitaan or pwedeng libangan lang. Pagkakakitaan tulad ng mga gulay na ibinebenta natin. Yung libangan naman nung katulad nung nangyari sa atin nung nag-pandemic, parang libangan na natin yung pagtatanim, mga tao naging plantita at naging plantito. So, ayun yung gardening.
Topic po na napunta sa akin is about water gardening and community gardening. So, what is water gardening? From the word itself, water, or tinatawag na aquatic gardening, ay siya pong pag-garden na kung saan ang tinatanim or ang bumubuhay sa halaman ay tubig. Or minsan yung mga nagtatanim nito ay nilalagyan din ng isda, which is yung aquarium nga po. Kasi ang water gardening ay talagang ang ginagamit na pampabuhay sa halaman ay tubig nga po. Kasi nga water gardening. And example po nito is yung mga makikita niyo po sa PPT namin doon sa picture, which is yung mga water lily. And as you can see, meron parang sa picture na pabilog siya and parang nasa likod lang po siya ng bahay na may mga halaman at doon po sa loob nun, meron pong isda na sa tubig na bubuhay. And minsan po, yung mga paggawa ng water gardening is meron itong sukat na 50 cm, if I'm not mistaken po. And dapat hindi rin po susobra or kukulang yung tubig dahil ito po yung magkakos para masira or hindi tuluyang mabuhay ang isang halaman. And the next one naman po is yung community gardening. From the word itself, community gardening, yung pag-garden nito ay ginagawa ng isang komunidad or ng tao sa isang specific place, which is yung mga mostly tinatanim nila ay gulay, halaman, or mga prutas po. And karaniwang nangyayari to sa mga urban areas kasi yung mga tao, di ba, madalas malayo sila sa bilihan ng mga pagkain. So, nag-community gardening sila para kahit paano malapit sila or meron silang source na malapit lang kuhanan, hindi na kailangan mamasahe. And yun po yung ginagawa nila sa isang area. And sila din po yung nakikinabang yung mga nagtanim doon sa specific na lugar na yun. And sa pag-garden po, meron itong 5 health benefits. But hindi lang ito 5, pero since 5 lang po yung hinihingi, then just give it a 5. And marami po itong health benefits, hindi lang siya 5. And yung nakuha po namin is, number 1, build self-esteem. Number 2, good for your heart. Number 3, reduce stress. Number 4, it makes you happy. And last one, number 5, give you a boost of vitamin D. Yun lang po, thank you.
Okay, good afternoon. I am Aladan Ali from HU2AA and I am going to discuss the board games, the Scrabble and Snake and Ladders. Okay, let's begin in Scrabble. What is Scrabble? Scrabble is a board game, an entire game in which 2 to 4 players compete in forming words with lettered tiles on a 225 square board. Words spelled out by letters on the tiles interlock like words in a crossword puzzle. So, paano nga ba laruin yung Scrabble? So, I will explain it to you kung paano siya nilalaro, yung pointing system, tsaka yung paano manalo sa laro nito. First, step 1. How to play step by step. Open the game board in the middle of the playing area. Step 2. Take a rock and place it in front of each player. Step 3, have each player drawing one tile out of the tile bag. The player with the letter closest to A goes first. A blank tile beats any letter. Starting with the first player and then going clockwise. Okay, so step 4. Each player takes 7 tiles from the tile bag. Place the tiles on your rack and don't let anyone see the tiles you picked. How to win? Paano manalo sa larong to? Have the highest score by placing letters to form words. The first player must start by adding a word where at least one letter serves the center square. Words can be formed either horizontally or vertically, left to right, and up to bottom. Each letter has a score value. The colored squares on the board allow you to multiply either the word or letter value. Colored square bonuses are only counted on the turn letters are first placed on them. Write down your score, then refill your rack to 7 tiles and pass to the next player. Any new word placed must connect with at least one letter already on the game board. All touching letters must form complete words. You can also score words you modify by adding new letters. Note, no tile may be moved or replaced after it has been played. Blank tiles have no value but they can use as any letter. When using it, you must announce what letter it is. Letter cannot be changed during the game. You can play any word listed in the dictionary. Nouns, names, foreign words, abbreviations, acronyms are not allowed. Any player may change a word before the next player starts their turn. Next, search the word if it isn't there. Take back your letters and skip your turn. Otherwise, score your word. Your challenger loses their next turn. If you don't make a word during your turn, you can exchange all some of your letters by replace them with an equivalent numbers from the bag when you choose this action. You must skip your turn. You can also pass your turn if you do not crash to place a word. If during your turn, you clear your rack and use all 7 tiles, you score 50 points in addition to your word score. The game ends when all the tiles have been drawn from the bag and one player empties their rack, or when enemy player passes twice in their turn. Count the point of your unplayed letters and reduce them from your total score. The player with the highest final score wins. Okay, so na-discuss ko na sa inyo kung paano nilalaro ang Scrabble, then ano yung mechanics niya, how to point, tsaka yung pointing system na-discuss ko na din. So let's proceed on Snake and Ladders. So ang Snake and Ladders ay ito yung most commonly na alam natin lalaroin kasi napakadali lang yung laruin. Ano nga ba ang Snake and Ladders? A board game in which players move counters along a series of squares according to throws of a dice. A ladder provides a shortcut to a square near the finish and the snake obligates a player to return to a square nearer the start. So, ito naman, paano siya nilalaro? Sa isang board game, na isang board, marami siyang obstacle, like ladder. Pwede kang mag-level up sa like for example, nasa 17, sabay pwede kang mag-up up to 25 kasi nga napunta ka sa ladder. So meron din doon na obstacle na snake. Ito naman yung pag napunta ka doon sa bunganga ng ahas is you need to go back to the yung sa buntot ng ahas, doon ka babagsak. So, paano ito lalaroin? yung mga players, didepende yung move nila dun sa lalabas na number sa dice. Kumbaga yung player na yon is magtatapon ng dice, tapos yung kung ano yung lumabas na number, kasi dalawang dice yon. Kung ipagpa-plus mo yung kunwari, 6 tsaka 1, so 7 na yon. So 7 na step ka from 1 to 7. Tapos ikot-ikot lang siya kung kung kaninong turn na yon. Ganun siya tapos paano naman mananalo di sa laro to? Basically, kung sino ang pinakaunang makapunta sa level 100 or sa number 100, siya ang i-declare na panalo. Ganun siya nag-work.
Chess is a board game of strategic skills for two players played on a checkered board. Each player begins the game with 16 pieces that are moved and used to capture opposing pieces according to the precise rules. The object is to put the opponent's king under the direct attack from which escape is impossible or checkmate. Meron silang 16 pieces na ang una dun ay ang king na kung saan ang move niya ay pa horizontal ay sa harap, likod, sa gilid, tsaka sa gilid. Tapos meron ding queen na kung saan kaya niyang gawin yung move ng rook na padiretso, na hindi siya nahadlang kung ilan na tiles yung niya. Tapos yung queen din, pwede din siyang gumilid katulad ng bishop. Ang bishop naman ay pagilid siya. Kung saan siya nakalagay sa starting sa white, dun lang siya sa white gilid. Tapos kung nakalagay sa may black, dun din siya sa may gilid, din. Tapos meron din tayong dalawang rook na padiretso siya, tapos pwede rin siyang pagilid. Bawal siyang bawal siyang pumunta ng parang pa-cross kasi hindi siya katulad ng bishop. And then there's the pawns, yung 8. Ayun yung parang sa unang move. Pero pwede siyang mag-skip ng isang tiles. Pero sa unang move lang yun. Pero pag pangalawang move na niya, isang talon lang yung kaya niyang gawin. Sa chess piece value, a pawn is worth 1 point. A knight or bishop is worth 3 points. A rook is worth 5 points, and a queen is worth 9 points. The king is the only piece that doesn't have a point value. Kasi, ayun din yung pinaka-important na piece. Pag nawala yung king or na-checkmate siya, endgame na yun. Meron din trivia tungkol sa chess. The longest official game of chess took place in 1989 that went on for 20 hours and included 269 moves. Meron din mga benefits in chess na sinasabi nila ang chess ay proven way to improve memory function, develop perspective, improve memory, deepens focus, elevates creativity, boost planning skills, and protect against dementia and helps ADHD. Ang Monopoly naman ay isang real estate board game for 2 to 8 players, in which the player's goal is to remain financially solvent while forcing the opponents into bankruptcy by buying and developing pieces of property. Monopoly board games. Sa Monopoly, meron silang 2 dice na niro-roll nila. Tapos, kunyari, naging 8 yung nakuha mo. Mag-jump ka ng 8 tiles. Tapos, kukuha ka ng card na bibilin mo ba yung estate na to, hindi, kung mapapurchase mo siya. Tapos, every time na yung enemy mo na dun siya na-stop sa may properties mo, magbabayad sila according sa network ng real estates mo. Yung work naman ng step ay kung para manalo, kailangan mo lang silang i-force into bankruptcy. Kukunin mo lahat ng pera nila ganun. Kung sino yung pinakamaraming money na na-earn sa game, siya yung panalo. Or the richest players win. The trivia. The first version of the game was created by a woman. Long before Charles Darrow sold his game to Parker Brothers, a woman named Lizzie Margie acquired a patent in 1904 for a landlord's game, which was similar to Monopoly game we know today. In Margie's game, players move around the board buying properties and paying rent. Yung benefits naman ng Monopoly ay reduced screen time. Ayun yung sa mga phones, gadgets, and TVs. Creates connection with friends and family. Produce great memories. Reduce stress and boost planning skills. Thank you.
Drawing naman is ito yung pagpapalabas mo ng feelings o yung gusto mong maipakita sa nakikita ng drawing mo at dinadaan mo na lang sa pagguhit. Kapareho lang sila ng painting, pero yung pinagkaiba ng painting at ng drawing is yung painting ginagamitan ng pagpipintura o pagpipaint, pero yung drawing naman is ginagamitan ng lapis, crayola, ballpen o yung mga pang pagguhit. Painting, ito yung gusto mong maipakita o expression mo sa buhay gamit ang pagpipaint ng mga larawan tungkol sa buhay mo.
And my topic is sketching and poetry. Sketching is a drawing or painting in which artist note down his preliminary ideas for a work. Ang sketching din ay gumagamit ng saturated colors. Yung sketching, parang basihan lang siya. Or parang tatay ka lang. Pero hindi pa yun yung pinaka-final mong gagawin. Okay. Poetry is a literary work in which special intensity is given to the expression or feelings and ideas by use of distinctive style and rhythm. Ito ay itong poetry yung bibigay ng pahayag, ng damdamin, idea, at bibigyan ng estilo, gumagamit ng estilo o ritmo para lalong maramdaman ng mambabasa kung ano yung poetry na kanilang binabasa. Yun lang po, thank you.
Origami. Origami is the Japanese art of folding paper into decorative shapes and figures. Example, origami is the Japanese art of paper folding into modern usage. The word origami is often used inclusive term for all folding practices, regardless of the culture of origin. The goal is to transform a flat square sheets of paper into finished sculpture through folding and sculpture techniques. Handicraft. Handicraft is about processing material by hand with hand tools. The result can be helpful things or decorative things. The material utilized in product are naturally industrially processed or may be recycled. Example, something you make with your own hands, especially an ornament or decoration, is a handicraft. You might buy some local handicraft on your trip to Mexico, like woven bags or handmade toys, as gift for your family. Things that are made with machine or on large scale aren't considered handicraft. Woodworking or wood carving. Wood carving is a form of woodworking by means of cutting tool in on hand or chisel by two hands or with one hand on a chisel and one hand on mallet, resulting in a wooden figure or figurine, or in the sculpture ornamentation of wooden object. Example, carving is the act of use tools to shape something from material by scraping away portion of that material. The technique can be applied to any material that is solid enough to hold a form, even the piece have been removed from it, and yet soft enough for portions to be scraped away with able tools. Pottery. Pots, dishes, and articles made earthenware or baked clay. Pottery can be broadly divided into earthenware, porcelain, and stoneware. Example, wood-fine pottery is by many considered the finest kind of pottery. True pottery art, and it's not without reason, the combination of oxygen, reduced atmosphere, and ashes create outstanding, unique colors and patterns that can only be in a wood-fired clay.
I'm going to discuss decorative art and ceramics. Decorative arts. The decorative arts are arts or crafts whose object is the design and manufacture of objects that are both beautiful and functional. It includes interior design, but not usually architecture. So, yung decorative art is para siya sa paningin natin, disenyo. So, tinatawag din or pandekorasyon na sining, from the word pandekorasyon, para siya sa paningin natin. And ang decorative art ay maganda at the same time useful din. So, dito, in example natin yung mga souvenirs na kapag pupunta tayo sa ibang lugar and bumibili tayo ng mga souvenirs, memories ng lugar na yon. So, pwede natin siya maging pang decoration sa bahay natin. And at the same time, nagiging useful din ang decorative art. Yes, halimbawa na lang, nagagamit natin siya sa fashion, kagaya ng kwintas and mga bracelet, isa siyang form of decorative arts. And next naman is the ceramics. Ceramics, the word ceramic comes from the Greek word keramikos, which means pottery. While the earliest ceramics were pottery, the term encompasses a large group of materials. So, yung ceramic daw and pottery ay iisa lang. Pero, hindi sila magkaiba. Pero, ang ceramic kasi, nadagdagan siya ng elements na pwede mong magamit sa pagbuo nun. Kagaya na lang ng oxide, nitride, boride, and carbide that is fired at a high temperature. So, ang ceramic, kagaya ng pottery, is made from non-metallic solid or yung mga hindi ginagamitan ng metal, kagaya na lang ng clay. So, yung pottery is famous siya for using clay. But ceramics, different siya sa itsura dahil nagmumukha siyang babasagin. Ganun yung ceramic. And makikita natin yung difference niya is yung ceramic, pwede siyang lagyan ng mga design and colorful na hindi kagaya ng pottery na medyo plain, ganun. And yun yung ceramics. So, these are the 5 health benefits of arts and crafts. So, the number 1 na nagiging benefit ng arts and crafts sa atin, mostly sa ating mental health, ay nabuboost nito yung confidence natin and make us feel more engaged sa mga ginagawa natin at mas nagiging resilient tayo. So, nakakatulong to para maging matibay tayo, nagiging daan natin to para makapag-cope up. And number 2 is nagiging stress reliever natin siya. Kapag wala tayong magawa or nai-stress tayo sa buhay, pwedeng maging daan yung arts and crafts para mawala yung stress natin and ma-entertain din tayo. So number 3, it stimulates creativity. Ayun nga, mas nagiging creative tayo, mas napapalawak yung imagination natin, and pang-apat is it makes us productive. So, yung arts, nakakatulong siya para maging productive yung buhay natin. Kapag wala tayong ginagawa sa mga free time natin, pwede tayong mag-drawing, pwede tayong mag-sculpt, and etc. And number 5 is it gives us inner peace and understanding of self-worth. Binibigyan niya tayo ng pagkilala sa sarili natin. Nagiging way yung arts and crafts para makilala natin yung mga sarili natin. Ano ba mga kahiligan natin. And binibigyan na tayo ng peace. So, yung art kasi is pwede natin siyang maging comfort zone kapag nai-stress tayo sa buhay, yun nga. So, ayun lang. Thank you for listening. And
about embroidery. What is embroidery craft? Embroidery craft is a decorating fabric or other materials using a needle to apply thread or yarn. Embroidery may also incorporate other materials such as pearls and beads. Example of embroidery is usually seen on caps, hat, coats, overlays, blanket, dress, shirt, denim dress, stockings, scarf, and gold shirt. Okay, what is embroidery? Embroidery is yung mga nakikita natin sa mga binanggit ko tulad ng mga damit, sombrero, kahit saan na basta fabric na nakikita natin. Ang embroidery is yung para siyang design sa damit, pero hindi yung parang printed. Siya yung design na parang tinahi or kadalasan nakita natin ito sa mga cup katulad ng mga na tawag doon, basta sa cup nakikita natin siya madalas para lang ma-designan yung cup, ganon. Ayun yung tawag sa embroidery. Embroidery ang tawag doon. Okay, next is metalworks. Metalworks is an art of crafting object from metal. Metalworks, from the word metalworks, ibig sabihin ito ay works na galing sa metal. Example of metalworks, bronze bell or iron tool. Yung mga nakikita natin sa simbahan na pangkalembang, ganon. And also, pagkakaalam ko, metalworks din ang tawag sa kaldero or kutsara tinidor. Yun lang po. Maraming salamat.
Topic: Arts and crafts. Knitting. Knitting is a method for production of textile fabrics, interlacing yarn loops with loops of same or other yarns. It's used to create many types of garments. Knitting may be done by hand or by machine. Knitting creates stitches, loops of yarns in a row, either flat or in the round. Scrapbooking. Scrapbooking is a method of preserving, presenting, and arranging personal and family history in the form of book, box, or card. Typical memorabilia include photographs, printed media, and artworks. Scrapbooks Albums are often decorated and frequently contain extensive journal entries or written description. Mosaic. A mosaic is a pattern or image made of small, regular or irregular pieces of colored stones, glass, or ceramic, held in place by plaster, mortar, and covering a surface. Mosaics are often used as a floor and wall decoration and were particularly popular in ancient Roman world.
This is my topic, calligraphy and sculpture. Calligraphy, art of beautiful stylized or elegant handwriting or lettering with pen or brush and ink. It involves the correct formation of characters, the ordering of the various parts, and the harmony of proportion. In the Islamic and Chinese cultures, calligraphy is a highly revered as painting. Sculpture, an artistic form in which hard or plastic materials are worked into three-dimensional art objects. The design may be embodied in freestanding objects, in reliefs on surface or environments, ranging from tableaux to contexts that involve the spectator. Trivia about calligraphy. Calligraphy or signing ng magandang pagsulat has been around 3,000 years ago, but the term calligraphy was only first used in mid-15th century after printing was introduced in Europe.